What's up, y'all? T-Cash here. Today, I'm gonna go over how much money I've made in real estate in 2021. So I'm gonna be super transparent with you guys of the amount of money I made this year. And for my transparency, all I ask is you hit that subscribe button down below. You like, comment, even turn those post notifications on for more great content. But without further ado, let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so the first half of 2021 has officially came to an end at the end of June, and it's been a pretty good year for me so far. I'm going to share with you guys my financials in just real estate, and let's get to it. So personally, I make money in real estate in 3 different ways, and those 3 different ways are wholesaling real estate, renting real estate, and owning real estate. Now, each avenue and every month I've collected income in real estate with one of these 3 ways. So I do have a rental property in Delaware. Now this rental property, I collect $1,900 of rent every month. I do have a mortgage, I pay taxes, insurance, and property management. With me collecting that $1,900, I'm able to take home around $800 in cash flow every single month, whether I decide to work, not work, or do whatever. So I collect $800 every single month from just owning that property. So for the sake of this video, $800 will be inserted in every month for my rental property. But January, I collected, of course, that $800 in rental income cash flow from my property in Delaware, and I was able to wholesale my first deal on January 1st, 2021, which netted me $5,000. So January, I was able to make $5,800 from just real estate. Now, owning real estate, I didn't really make any money here, but I made money throughout the 2 avenues of wholesaling real estate and renting real estate. So February, I was able to wholesale a virtual wholesale deal in Delaware, which netted me $9,000. And I was able to collect a monthly cash flow again of $800, would netted be a total of $9,800. That virtual wholesale deal is also up there if you guys want to check out that deal and the breakdown of that. It was probably one of my easiest deals to this day, and it required me not having to show up to a house or meet the owner or the seller. It was all done through the phone and on the computer. So pretty solid, but February was a solid month of $9,800. And yeah, on to March. So March was a little iffy. I thought I was on top of the world when I wholesaled the deal, and then I wholesaled another deal in February. So I figured I was like, let me try to wholesale in New York and Delaware and California, and it led to me not getting any deals done this month. Gave me the urge to take the scale down a little bit, but I was able to collect that $800 in rental income, which always comes in. So as long as my tenant's paying, I'm collecting that $800 in cash flow. April was a pretty good month. I scaled back. I stick to one market specifically, and I netted $25,000 on one wholesale deal. Now, this is my biggest wholesale deal to this day. Super dope deal. It was a super tough deal, so it was worth every bit of it. And I speak a little bit about that video in the video above, so click on that link if you're interested in how I made $25,000 on a wholesale deal. But I was able to make that through wholesaling real estate, and I was able to make another $800 through my rental property that creates that cash flow every month from me just owning it. May was what could have been month. I had a deal that was supposed to close, another virtual land deal. It was gonna net me $15,600, but the day of closing, one of the sellers didn't want to sign off of it. It was a family conflict, and that was so disappointing, where we didn't collect any wholesale deals that month, and $15,000, $600 check could have been really lovely, but we didn't make any money wholesaling in May. But we did collect that $800 that I always collected at every first of every month, so that was pretty solid. And I didn't harp too much on this deal not going through. I just made sure, you know, June's lined up for a big month, and I made sure June was going to be a solid month. So June was a big month for me. Every week in June I closed the deal, which is honestly unbelievable, and I just knew June was going to be big. for the fact that I missed out on that deal in May, and I had a lot of deals lined up, and a lot of things were just leading forward to June. But let's go through it. So June 1st, I'm able to collect that $800 in rent, that passive income, cash flow, whatever you guys like to call it, from my rental property in Delaware. The first week of June, I'm also collect the $15,000 assignment fee on a wholesale deal, which was pretty solid. Can't take those for granted ever. That was a super great deal. Now, the second week of June, I was able to close on my home, which I'm in right now, and we're fixing it up and do all that good stuff to it. But the beauty of this deal is, and the beauty of real estate is, you can make money when you buy real estate and when you own real estate. So I was able to purchase this property off market, source it off market, just like I do with all my wholesale deals. And this property honestly ended up appraising for $50,000 more than I purchased it at. So in essence, when I do a breakdown of my net worth, I own an asset that's $50,000 more than what I owe on it. So that increased my net worth by $50,000 just by owning this asset here today, which is a great deal. And I'll speak more on how I'm getting good deals in today's market, which is a crazy market, in videos in the future, so stay tuned to that. But that made me $50,000 just by owning this asset. The next thing I did, the next week, I wholesaled a property that I've been working on for the last 2 months. Pretty up and down, shaky deal, but we're able to wholesale, we're able to get it done. I was able to collect an assignment fee of $10,000 through this deal, and it was worth it. It was worth the stress and the trouble, but we still made it happen. My buyer bought it, and all said and done. Last week, I was able to close another deal for $4,700. Not the biggest, but hey, any deal, any closed deal, any deal, we're helping somebody sell the property, we're collecting an assignment fee, and we're putting a buyer in a position to purchase the property and do whatever he wants to with it. So $4,700 was netted, and that's about, no. The biggest thing of June and 2021 was the refinance of my home in Delaware. Now, I bought my home in Delaware for $180,000. I owe $180,000 right now due to going into forbearance and a little other things that I'm not going to get into in this video, but I owe $180,000 on my home. So I put around $40,000 into that property. Now, that was to renovate it, make it look top notch, did the whole 9 yards with that property. A little video right there to show you guys. Put a tenant in, and my end plan was to BRRRR it. If you guys don't know what the BRRRR is, it's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So that BRRRR was never fully completed because I wasn't able to refinance it until this month, today. So I'm doing a refinance for a HELOC right now, and a HELOC, home equity line of credit. I got the appraisal back last week, and my home in Delaware appraised for $320,000. So now, like I say, you make money when you own real estate. Now, since my property went from $180,000 of me owing on it to now worth $320,000, I have in total of $140,000 of equity in this home. So I own an asset that's worth $320,000, and I owe $180,000 on this asset. That increased my net worth by $140,000. Now, you're probably thinking, sell it, Terry, sell it. Why are you not selling? No, because there's so much other ways to be able to tap into this equity and still hold on to the asset. Whether I decide to do a cash out refinance, whether I decide to do a home equity line of credit. I think those are the two better options than selling it because it's in a great area. It makes me $800 every single month. And I think in another 4 years, 3-4 years, it could be worth $400,000. So I'm holding on to it. And yeah, it made me $140,000. So that's my first property I ever bought, and it did me well. So I'm happy about that. And let's just calculate everything right now. So I'll start off with January. In January, we made a total of $5,800. Pretty solid. February, we made a grand total of $9,800. March, we made a grand total of $800. April, we made a grand total of $25,800. May, we made a grand total of What did we make in May? Oh, we made $800. We could have made 16,000. We made $800 in May, and in June we made. In June we made. Drum roll, please. In June we made a total of $219,700 in the month of June from owning real estate, renting real estate, and wholesaling real estate. Best month I've ever had in any type of aspect. That month made me more than I've made in a year from basketball, real estate, anything. So, man, it's pretty solid. But let's go over totals of the year. So far, in the first half of 2021, I've made $4,800 by just renting real estate. Now, the beauty of this $4,800 and why I probably favor this $4,800 over any other money that I make is that money comes in whether I decide to do any type of work or sleep and watch Netflix, play video games all day. I'm getting that $4,800 regardless. I didn't work for that $4,800. It just comes in passively every first of every month. So my goal is to make that $4,800 to $48,000 and maybe one day $480,000. So, and that's why I constantly try and buy more and more property. So wholesaling real estate. So far in the first half of 2021, I've made $68,700 by wholesaling real estate. And now going into March, February, I had a goal, and the goal was to do $50,000 each quarter for wholesaling real estate. Now, I guess I fell short from that. Now I fell short because I kept a couple of properties, and I kept some land that I kind of wholesale for myself as well. That I didn't speak about. But could I have got that if I didn't keep everything? Maybe, probably. But I see the more value into holding on to these good deals rather than to selling them off to investors. But regardless, $68,700 is more than I've made playing basketball, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. And that was just all made in 6 months. So, just wholesaling. Pretty solid. So owning real estate has made me a grand total of, let me calculate this, $140,000 from my Delaware property, $50,000 from what? $50,000 from buying my new home in California. And so owning real estate has made me a total of $190,000. So it's just a no-brainer why I'm gonna buy more property in the future. Now, when you break these numbers down from owning real estate, wholesaling real estate, and renting real estate, I think all of them are great ways to make money in real estate. Yeah, so these are the 3 ways I've made money in real estate, and these are what all 3 have made me so far in 2021. We're only 6 months in, so we have another 6 months of the year. Goals are definitely gonna, go up a notch, step up a notch, and hopefully we can capitalize on these numbers as well. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to get into wholesaling real estate, if you guys want to get investing in real estate, and if you guys want to start owning real estate. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Like always, I was just so transparent. I gave you guys all these numbers. The least you can do is subscribe to the channel. But any comment. I mean, as long as you're viewing, you got my support, and I appreciate all you guys. But guys, this is what I've done in real estate so far. Let me know if you guys need help getting into these avenues: wholesaling, renting, owning, buying. Let me know. Let's make this money together, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. But guys, this is what I've done in real estate so far.